Welcome back, guys, to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, where with a new companion in hand, a scientific investigator, we now start to examine this crime scene of which her sister supposedly has committed murder, but we've managed to kind of get logged on, it seems. As a defense attorney, well, let's keep examining the place because we have this one last place to check out. The barrel's over here. An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water. It's heavy. I can't even budge it. The drum over here is on his side. Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout. I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested. What? I'm not suspicious. I think most people here are, mainly the detectives, however, but as we move along, I think we find ourselves the pertinent information, don't you? Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is. Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. The sheriff. Like I said before, this here's our claim. You best be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. God, scary. Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car? Well, the little filly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in the saddle, eh? Please? No problem, partner. About time for vittles anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the Prospector's office. Prospectors? Might just find you a cervasier like. Prospector's office? Where's this guy think he is? And when, for that matter? Note to self. Look up Vittles, Saloon, Cerveza. Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like, just keep your paws off our claim. Right, great. I mean, let me butcher a cowboy accent. Great, maybe there's some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out. Excuse me? Are you two all set? Us? Who is it? Ooh, a lovely lady. What's this? She couldn't be. You're selling lunches? Here? This is a crime scene. It's Bento. Hello. Half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir? Yes. Some crunchy goodness coming at you. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passers-by. Or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as the cough-up queen are over. Cough-up? Huh? You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Were you witnessing it? Secrets? Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. What? A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about? Please, cough up, Queen. Tell us what happened. Cough it up. The name is Angel Starr. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Yes, ma'am. Yipes, she means it. Right then, apart from that, let's get talking about the case first of all. Somehow, I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Oh, I always say that word wrong, it's salmon. Destiny was yesterday's special for some reason. You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of iniquity. Evil ones? Prosecutors, they have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocence. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce! So, she's saying There was some sort of prosecutors' convention yesterday. I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen. Ew! The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. By any chance, Miles Edgeworth? It was in his card they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really? Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear, this lunch lady is a thing against prosecutors. And grudges are quite interesting. So, what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Starr? It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Skye wield that knife so. The knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Skye's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Skye? Of course, it's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light. Now why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Starr? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's Trilobite lunch set. Never mind. You win. I don't even want to appreciate part of a Trilobite's flavour. Also, it's extinct, isn't it? Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? The glass-walled booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. So to scientifically analyse the data available so far, you, Miss Starr, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis. Not. Right then, prosecutor's office. Let's get one last bit of information, it seems. Did you have a bad experience with a prosecutor, Miss Starr? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Ha! Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. I wonder if Miss Starr was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. That'd be a sure case of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking cough-up queen. I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Right, that said, we've talked to her a fair bit. We could say, do you know this person? About this card. Lunch lamp vendors only accept cash, no cards. Especially not a card belonging to someone else. No, this isn't a credit card, it's an ID card. It belongs to a detective. And you're showing this to me, the lunch lady, why? Because if you serve lunch around here, you might know something about the victim? That's like showing a fine honeyed ham to a detective. Why do I always feel like I'm being mocked? If he got murdered in somewhere specific like this, he has to, of course, have lots of info about him here. I mean, it's an investigator's ID card. They would be coming back and forth between here and, you know, the prosecutor's office, wouldn't they? There's nothing really to examine apart from the type on the thing. A name and ID number are written here. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID file number, we've already got. I wonder why they only use numbers for IDs. What else would they use? Letters, silly! They're the reason we have a written language in the first place. True. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID, Yabba Dab. See? Wouldn't that be better? Yabba Dab? Well, it does have a certain ring to it. Exactly my point, tee? It doesn't take much to amuse her. There's nothing else on this card, is there? Nothing that I can see, but it says police department, we can see that much. I don't think making it any bigger from here, well, we can't do that, will really help us out. Because we were looking at the fact that we could examine it last time, weren't we? So we could move to somewhere else the High Prosecutor's office it's wanting us to go to. In fact, now it's stopping us from seeing the car at all. So if we've done all our dialogue options there, we move on. To the High Prosecutor's office, who might be someone we know. And I guess by that trophy on the sofa, that it was indeed a correct hypothesis for who won this trophy. This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Why does the plant pot have frills from its neck? Quite a change from your office, really. Thanks. Look, there's a trophy or something here. A trophy? What? That shield? It takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Phoenix Wright. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice. Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Nah! Mr. Edgeworth! You know him from somewhere? Of course! I'm his biggest fan! I think Gumshoe will fight you for that one. My sister introduced us once and... Right. Her sister is the chief prosecutor after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No! Did I... No! It was just Mr. Wright here, Hey, don't blame me. We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder? A body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. Remember whose it is? That would be my car. What of it? Nice face to pull. What? Your car? I'll say one thing. She certainly can scream. Indeed she can. Well, Edgeworth, what's going on in this room? Or first of all, should I examine a little bit? Because we're interested in that trophy for now. Seeming it's been mentioned before. I've been wondering, what the heck is this? It has a big K on it. Of Prosecutors. Huh? What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. King of Prosecutors? It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So that K, that's... K stands for King. Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing. King of Prosecutors. Kind of like Employee of the Month, only better. So we added the trophy to the court record, which means it must be useful here. More to the point, can we examine it? Right, given to Edgeworth, King of Prosecutors at the PD on the day of the murder. Right then, so we can look maybe at the tag, the emblem, no? We can look at something at the bottom. Hey, check it out! There's a metal plate here. It looks like the names of all the previous recipients are engraved on it. Wow, one guy's listed a bunch of times. Von Karma. I guess he must be a foreigner. Yeah, that's probably it. Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. I'd like to meet this Mr. Von Karma someday. Well, it's a bit hard to do that. When she says it, his name does have a kind of ring to it. Alright, so something there. We got the Hand of Justice, and this looks... Well, to me, it looks anyway a bit snapped in terms of design. Not that we can examine it. Well, that's a very broken shield there. It's not something that someone would really give as a trophy. I don't know. Anyway, let's examine more of his finery. See if we get any more dialogue options. Wow, this jacket is even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket. Lucky jacket. Right. I never seen him wear it. I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture. She's getting way too excited about this. What about the frilly plant pot? My. What an amazing bouquet. Just right for Mr. Edgeworth. No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead. Wendy. Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before. And beside it, A giant steel samurai! Wow, I want one! Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy. Wendy? Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiancée? Not that one. I don't think so. They're sent from Wendy Oldbag, are they? Lovely. It's a nice view you've got there. Whoa! What a view! It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor. I guess you would feel important. Incidentally, were you to jump out of this window, the time to impact with the ground would be... Got it! Approximately 3.23 seconds! That's handy to know. Just in case you need to make a quick exit. Hey, a chessboard! I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot. The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Huh? Those horses are mounted nice. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. Revenge! A work desk. It's quite tidy as one might expect. What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe polishing the desk? Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir. Don't. He'll sue you. And I guess the last thing to look at is the books here? We check the obvious thing first of all, after all. Whoa! These are all case files? They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder. Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. He must have someone get them for him. Yep. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe again? He must study these cases reports so closely. He's so cool. You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. Right then, so, did that open any other dialogue options? No, just the case in Edgeworth at the moment. So, the body was found in your car? Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less. No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean... Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister then? Yes, sir. Emma Skye. It's nice to meet you again. Now that didn't sound forced at all. Ah, now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit, it was a surprise for me too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand. Wait, what did you say? Lana Skye is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor of the trial tomorrow. You? Mr. Edgeworth? So, to do battle once more. To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy! Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That bronze shield? There's gotta be a story behind that one. It's more the fact I think it was owned by Von Karma for so long, so they're saying, hey, you're the new dodgy prosecutor in town. Chief Prosecutor Skye. Yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago, I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then, why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon? To be specific, it was a knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Okay, we've got another thing added to the court record. Edgeworth. What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, can he take a joke? You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. Indeed, I actually do. Right, so I guess we gotta check out the knife. Maybe that will provide some more dialogue options, because of course there's always space for 4. But for now, I say tune in next time for more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney as we continue on and wonder when we'll actually get to some proper investigating. In the moment we're getting a lot of information relevant or around the case, and a couple of items in the evidence locker there, but still, I'm looking to do some little thing for that killer piece that might help me on the first day of that trial. Join me next time. Bye-bye.